Roanoke Times, we have a full-page article about Clifton Forge's library and the tourism initiative that is being placed here in Clifton Forge this weekend. And I want to thank Town Council and all of the other people who have helped with this. And I especially want to congratulate Mike Barnes, who's our library director, who has worked so hard to have the second eye of the mountain, and also Jack Berberette and his team. It is really quite a coup to have this much press about our small town in the Roanoke Times. And if you didn't get to see it, go look at it online today. But the main part of it is that Clifton Forge has taken a unique approach to tourism. I remember when we moved here 11 and a half years ago, that when we started our library work to get people to come to the library, we did normal things like quilt shows and art shows and receptions and so on. But look at how the library has grown in all of that time. And everybody has worked so very hard on it, and especially the friends of the library. However, I come to you tonight with a problem at the library, and that's security. We've had a couple of events and issues in the past couple of weeks that have culminated my wanting to come here this evening. I would like to suggest that some kind of panic button or security system be installed inside the library, because sometimes we have people that come into the library who are off their medicine or wanting to act out in unusual ways, and there are 3 different times during the week that our library employees are there by themselves. Monday and Thursday nights from 5 to 7, we just have 1 employee there. And on Saturdays from 10 until 1, there's just 1 employee. In talking about it with several people, somebody suggested that we get for our employees at the library one of those life alerts. You know what I'm talking about, life alert. I'm falling and I can't get up. But some kind of easy system where if an employee feels insecure for any reason, they have an easy access to some help. And that could be when all 4 employees are there. Okay, I'm not done yet though. And I've got one more thing to say though. So I'd like to ask that you think about some kind of security system. That's a large floor plan in that library with open stacks and so on, and places where people that aren't behaving can be, for only 1 employee to be on duty. The other thing is we've had a lot of vandalism on the outside of the library for several years, to the point we've had to cut off the Wi-Fi at night and different things like that. But recently, the little free library that is in front of the Masonic Amphitheater was vandalized severely, completely broken into pieces and so on. People have vandalized it in the past and taken the books out of it and thrown them into the creek and different things. But this time it was a considerable amount of money that had to be invested by one of our private citizens so that the little free library can be repaired and still be in use. Now, one of the unique things in the tourism initiatives that we've done is that the library has got little free libraries around town. And that particular one, right there on the campus of the library and the Masonic Amphitheater, has really been vandalized a lot. We've talked to the police department, and they have said for about 2 years we're going to get some security cameras for outside and so on. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but the time has come. So I'm asking you, as members of Town Council, whatever you can do to help with the security at the library. After all, even the Roanoke Times knows that it's one of the best assets that we have in Clifton Forge. And I thank you.